Assalamualaikum.
Good morning and welcome to
Let's Go Chocolate Cooking Show. And we are your hosts. I'm Luchi Sugitan, your cacao doctor, chocolatier, and chocolate maker. We are still here in Mama's kitchen. She's our consultant mainly because mother knows best, but mostly because she was cooking commercially and for our family for over 50 years. In this two-part episode, we are going to give you some ideas how to break your fast. So this is dedicated for Muslims like us who are fasting this Ramadan and also for those who are fasting for health reasons. But we'd like to teach you how to include superfoods cacao and chocolates as part of the ingredients because this is how much we really believe in the health benefits of cacao.
We created this show because we want to share with you our knowledge of cacao, of real chocolates, and how you can make recipes from your home or office. We are actually your typical chocolate addicts. We love chocolates, well, healthy chocolates. So much so that we learned how to farm and make our own chocolates from farm to bar.
And farm to cup and farm to table.
We did this as we founded a cacao social enterprise called OFW para sa Magsasaka, where we teach farmer communities the proper methods of cacao farming. I am Iman Sugitan, by the way, your cacao doctor.
You know, it's unfair that chocolates get a bad rap for being fattening or unhealthy when this is totally untrue. Last week, we had a quick look at chocolates, at how chocolates come from cacao pods such as this. If you didn't catch that, here's a recap. This single fruit is called a cacao pod, and inside it are the sweet tasting seeds or the beans. So I dictate to our team the fermentation style and even the roasting profile. It's similar to coffee, and the best and tastiest chocolates are the ones which come from single origin.
Now that you know your cacao and about cacao doctors, let's now talk about chocolate making with our very own chocolate expert and find out what she has in store for us today.
So today, I want to make something really special and super yummy for our Ramadan series. This can ideally be eaten for iftar.
Iftar is the breaking of the fast.
Yes, because it's super healthy, perfect for that body which has just been fasted for hours of food and drink, and will give you the energy to go through the hours of prayer that follow after iftar.
Because that is what Muslims are supposed to do in Ramadan in the evening.
We're going to call it super chocolate covered dates. You can serve it at home or you can give it to friends and to family. Or it's a nice snack or dessert which can go with milk, green tea, good for your vegan friends or family. Then I'll follow this with savory recipe called grilled salmon with roasted vegetables and cacao nib vinaigrette. Let's start with our super dark chocolate covered dates.
The ingredients are all superfood.
1.5 cup of very dark healthy chocolates. 90% are what we call our couverture. What I do is I put my couverture in a sous vide friendly packaging, but if you don't have the sous vide machine, you can just as easily boil water in a pot, just enough to submerge the couverture in its packaging. This saves me time because I don't have to worry about the mess and the hassle of melting using the double boiler technique. Just make sure you don't directly put this into the heat and you keep the temperature low after it's boiling. This is how it looks when it's already melted. The beans come from our farms in Agusan del Sur. Single region, single origin.
We can even tell you which farms and on which date we harvested these chocolates.
Then we're using 20 pieces of dates, pitted. It means you must remove the seeds.
You'll see that we really are in love with dates and we try to include it as much as we can in our recipes. Ajwa dates are a great source of vital nutrients and minerals. It regulates blood pressure, it's good for bones and teeth, the heart, it's good for your gut. Check out our blogs for different types of dates and evidence-based health benefits for it, which we're releasing very, very soon.
For stuffing, we'll use cashew nuts, which are good for the brain. You can actually use any type of nuts, especially whatever is in season. For coating, you have several options. Slivered almonds, pistachios roughly chopped, desiccated coconut, and ground cacao. So, let's do this.
The first step is to slit carefully your dates and stuff it with the cashew nuts.
I've already done the others earlier, so this is how it looks. When you're done, place dates in the freezer for approximately 15 minutes while melting the couverture. This is how your couverture will look once you've removed it from the sous vide pack. Dip your stuffed dates on the couverture. I'm going to use my fork.
I think our viewers are wondering why these dates look different from each other. Well, it's because these are two types of dates. This one
These are ajwa.
is from Medina in Saudi Arabia, while these ones,
These ones are rahi dates. Well, these dates are the regular ones, but both these varieties have score low in the glycemic index. So after dipping them, you can put this back into the freezer for another 15 minutes so that it freezes.
so here we go. This is the one which is already frozen for 15 minutes
Okay.
with the first coating. And now we're going to do a second coating.
So I'm
Don't
dipping it
scrimp on the chocolates. Make sure they're coated well. We're now going to roll it into your chosen cover. So it can be
Coating?
the coating, the desiccated coconut, or the slivered almonds, or the pistachios. Or you can also, if you want to
Have
super cacao or super boost it with antioxidant, you can also roll it into the ground cacao.
It's very similar to the truffles that you buy, only that what's inside is superfood dates.
Yeah, it's healthier. And like when you're buying from the shops, sometimes what you really are buying is just sugar. So, but when you do it in your homes, you're very sure that what you're feeding your family or your friends, or if you're going to gift
Or yourself.
anyone or yourself, if you're eating it, is very healthy.
I think this recipe is very easy and you can even do it with the children at home.
We're now going to plate them for your guests at home, or you can put it in food grade boxes and give them out as gifts. But remember to put them in the fridge or in the freezer to let them really stick together before you pack them. So now we're going to put them in the boxes, which you can give out as gifts, especially those whom you know are health nut or fitness buffs. I think we're only going to fit 4 in here, maybe 3. Yeah, so 3. Like I love you.
There you go! Super dark chocolate cover dates. Do stick around for the next iftar or breaking the fast recipe because we're bringing something very special.
Yes, a savory dish.
We'll be cooking grilled salmon with roasted vegetables, cacao nib, vinaigrette, so do stick around for the next recipe.
Here at
Let's go, the chocolate cooking show!